Mercifully, the international break is slowly fading out of sight in the rearview mirror. It's time to get back to business. No, not the return of the Premier League, but the return of fantasy football. With just 7 game weeks remaining, there's not long left to make all of the search or try and hold off your competition, though the scheduling of fixtures has thrown up a few curveballs. There are 2 double game weeks to traverse, and another blank one. There are several approaches you can take, while there are decisions to be made over the likes of Mohamed Salah and Harry Kane. Free hit in gameweeks 35. If you still have your free hit chip remaining, game week 35 is the time to use it. Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham and Leicester are the big hitters who played twice in the previous week, but due to the FA Cup they will not be in Premier League action on the weekend of April 21-22 delar. The most recent game week saw massive points house, thanks in large part to Mohamed Salah's 4 goals, and was also a blank game week, with many teams not playing. This time around you will have Arsenal, Manchester City and Liverpool players to choose from. Plan your team around the double game weeks and free hit for the blank. When to use your other chips. If you still have your bench boost remaining, the prime time to use it appears to be a double game week 34, and then you can save your triple captain for game week 37. Latter presents 3 standout options: Romelu Lukaku against Brighton and West Ham, Harry Kane, who should be fit by then, against West Brom and Newcastle, or any Manchester City attacker at home to Huddersfield and Brighton. Don't SNUB Salah. It is around this time of the season that FPL managers start making rash decisions, and that usually results in captain gambles. But Mohamed Salah 10.7 meter is too good to take a risk over. He's been on fire all season and has hit double figures in 4 of the last 6 game weeks. If you need to find points, transfer in differentials rather than taking punts on risky captain picks, because if Salah bangs you'll be left behind. The Kane dilemma. Harry Kane 12.7 meter could play a hugely decisive role in the final weeks of the FPL season. This time last season, having picked up a similar injury, he scored 10 goals in his final 8 appearances of the season and laid on 3 assists. Mauricio Pochettino has intimated that he could be involved against Chelsea after training well this week, but it's a big risk. With Stoke away and Manchester City his next 2 fixtures after the trip to Stamford Bridge, it may be worth holding off until game week 36 to transfer him back in when Watford, West Brom, Leicester and Newcastle all away. Add AUBA to your Arsenal. They may be having a poor season, but no team has a better run of fixtures than Arsenal right now. The Gunners are at home to Stoke and Southampton, then away to Newcastle before another home match against West Ham. This season, only Manchester City have scored more goals at home than Arsenal, with the Gunners losing just twice on their own turf. Given that he is ineligible in the Europa League, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 10.6 meter is nailed on to start and could plunder a lot of goals. Load up on Leicester save for back-to-back matches against North London opposition in their final 2 matches of the season. Leicester City have an excellent run-in to end the season. They play against a host of leaky defenses, with their hardest match away to Burnley. Jamie Vardy 8.8 meter has already been heavily transferred in, and that won't change after his strike for England against Italy, while Riyad Mahrez 8.9 meter will not pass up the opportunity to try and earn a few more admirers before the summer. Austin Gamble incredibly, only Mohamed Salah every 85 minutes, and Sergio Aguero 93 minutes have scored more regularly than Southampton striker Charlie Austin 99 minutes this season, who is currently valued at just 5.8 meter. The forward has been sidelined since December, but manager Mark Hughes has revealed he is in contention to play this weekend and is very keen to be involved against West Ham. He could be the perfect chip enabler up front for your FPL team.